If I said to you, "Now I lay me down to sleep," can you finish this prayer? Most of us could, or you've probably been taught a prayer that's maybe very similar. As we've grown up, our prayers have changed, and they grow up with us. I've been a Sunday school teacher for a long time, so I've had an opportunity to pray with you guys, and believe me, we've prayed about many things. When you were little, we prayed about fish and hamsters, prayed for some of you to get a dog or a cat, prayed for that dog or cat's health, prayed for your siblings to quit picking on you. We've prayed for many, many things. Some of you prayed that mom and dad would take you to your favorite restaurant after church. You prayed that mom would schedule a play date with your new best friend. And as you've grown up, your prayer requests have changed too. You've prayed for your parents, for your grandparents, for your siblings to be safe as they learn to drive a car. You've prayed that you could do well on a test, or God could help you get some homework done that you've been struggling with. So our prayers have changed, and they continue to do that. Our prayers are endless, and they should be, and it's fine that they change and grow with us. In Luke 11, verses 1 through 3, the disciples asked Jesus to teach them to pray. And Jesus taught them the Lord's Prayer. I'd like you to look up Matthew 6, verses 5 through 14, and read through it. Jesus talks about how to pray. He tells us that God already knows what we need. We don't have to be showy or use big formal words. He basically urges us to have a conversation with our Father. It doesn't have to be perfect or pretty, just pray. My favorite place to pray, and it just kind of happened over time, it wasn't intentional, it just seemed to be where I always ended up, is in the car. It always seems to be where I'm by myself and I can be alone with my thoughts and complete a thought, and I can have a quiet moment each day. That seems to be where I talk to God, where I count my blessings, and I'm grateful for that time. But it just always seems to be where I am. That's not where Jesus says in the Bible, go to your car, Val, drive around. And that's where you're supposed to pray. It doesn't matter where you pray. Just pray. So Jesus has provided a guide for us to use when praying. But I think mostly he just wants us to pray and not worry about whether it's perfect. It's like Jesus taught us. God already knows our hearts, and he already knows what we need. So I have 2 questions for you, 2 things I want you to do. I want you to read through the Lord's Prayer, and I want you to pick one stanza of it, and then just tell me what that means to you. The second thing is, I just want to know about the funniest or cutest prayer request you've heard, because you've all been here too. And like I said, we've had some good ones, and they're all good. There is no bad one. So have a great day. Please contact me if you have any questions. Talk to you later.